Today we're going to make spaghetti with clams. See, I have clams here. Now this is not the cream sauce version. But anyway, I got the clams and I bought them at the market, but I want to make sure that there's no sand and grit in them. So I've got a bunch of water in here. I'm going to dump some sea salt. And I want these things to filter out, start filtering. Make sure that there's no sand. Ideally, you want to hold these in here somewhere between 2 and 4 hours. But it depends on how much time you have. If you only have an hour or so, well, give it a shot. That one's got a chip, so that one goes to the side. We don't want that. Inspect these, make sure they're closed. Like this guy here, he's open. So any open ones, the ones with chips, we don't want to use those. He's not really springing, he's not closing down the way I like. It'd be nice if I lived somewhere where I could get them fresh and not have to throw any away, but that's not an option where I live, and it's just something a lot of us have to work with. But I'd rather throw away a couple of clams than get somebody sick, especially me. Bad clams are not good. You can turn it off. Okay, it's been a little while, and our clams have had a chance to be soaking for a little bit. So we got some nasty stuff coming out there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to gently take them out of here, put them into a strainer. I don't want to just dump it out because I don't want to get any of this sand back onto them. And I can see a lot of sand in the bottom of the bowl here. So obviously I've got a lot of the sand out of them. Did I get it all out? Probably not. There's always a little bit left in them. But that was definitely worth washing or letting them soak for a while. Now we're just going to take rub them off real good. If you need to, you can take a brush, scrape them off. Alright, what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and start everything cooking. I got a pot of water boiling. I'm going to put in quite a bit of sea salt. Yeah, that's a lot. But I want my water good and salty. Now I'm going to take and put my spaghetti in here. Now the spaghetti needs to cook, or the package says 9 minutes, but I'm going to let it cook for 7. Alright. So I got to look at the clock, see what time it was. The reason I'm only going to do it for 7 because I'm going to be cooking this in my pot with my clams here in a little bit. And so I got to account for that time too. Alright, I got my pan hot, a little too hot. Put in some olive oil, a little bit of butter, got some garlic, a few chili flakes, I've got some wine, got some flat leaf parsley, put my clams in here. flatten these out a little bit. And we're going to put a lid on these and let these steam. It's going to take about 5 minutes for them to cook. Turn it up. Alright, now our pasta should be done al dente. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it, we're going to drain it in a sink. Turn on some cold water. Almost forgot something here. Let me take these clams out. See you hiding in there. Now we got all that liquor from cooking the clams, a little bit of that white wine still in there. I'm going to take a little bit of this salty water that I cooked the pasta in, because it's got the salt that I'm going to need. That's the only salt I'm going to put in here, but it's got some of the starch from the pasta. Let's go ahead and dump this. Now we're going to put this in our pasta water. Can you zoom in on this a little bit? And we're going to put in most of our parsley that we have left. And we're going to finish cooking our pasta in this liquid here. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes, and just about all of our liquid is soaked into the pasta now. And our pasta is done just the way I like it. What I'm going to do, my rag here. Put my pot there. Put my pasta in. Put these clams on top. And we're going to take our last little bit of flat leaf parsley that we have here, and we're going to sprinkle that on there. And I believe that's good enough to eat. Okay, you going to taste test this for us?
Yes.
All right.
I really like this one.
You like that?
Yeah.